overpowered ability to get into the back line and really interrupt whatever Kog'Maw's trying to do.
That's the point I was going to say. He can get to that Kog'Maw easily.
Now we've got a bit of a gank coming into the mid lane with Kindred and a huge early game damage going down onto the Ahri, and she goes down once that E procs and
he played a mean Israel, like I said before, but
okay.
okay.
And here comes a Bard ulti, but it misses, and the Nocturne comes in as well. Instant flash from Kog'Maw. He might actually survive this, and Kindred is there as well. It looks like Zanka's always in trouble. He has to flash away. Teleports coming in from both top laners, and Rigel are running for their lives, but there's a lot of mobility on the Kindred. A flash from Poppy to slipping up. They don't quite secure the Bard, but it looks like Kindred will go through following that run of play, and they get themselves 3 kills in all of that. Right, and some really good plays from Poppy there as well, the unsung hero of that fight to some respect, coming in and stunning up against the wall, I believe, Bard. But in the meanwhile, Poppy does get, just as I'm praising her, gets picked. That's right. I think, oh, there's a bit of action in the bot lane, and again a really on point Ice Pillar as the Kog'Maw nearly picks up the Bard. Bard is very low, but don't follow the magical journey because that happens, and now he's probably going to be a double kill for the Lucian. He picks up the Kog first, and Trundle is trying to get away, but again gets slowed by Bard, and he's going to go down as well.
Well played.
Full health this time on Ahri, but the damage that's coming in is going to be quite high. So you can see Nocturne is just hiding in the lane. He's waiting for it. Initiates with the ulti. Both ultis coming in, a lot of CC on her, and the Nocturne damage is starting to be very impressive. Plus fairly tanky there.
RG 30 and SV 27. Although the kills are even, goals still higher.
And there's a bit of an engage on the mid lane. He forces the ulti from Kindred. He flashes away but doesn't get away anyway. And it looks like a late teleport there coming in as well, just to try and clean up. But they disengage quite successfully.
2-1-1.
And there's a bit of an engage again onto Poppy in the top lane. The duo there. Very late TP coming in from Lissandra, but she might be able to make a difference. Great Bard ulti, completely shuts it down, locks that tower down. She's going in onto, forces the flash from the Nocturne, but a huge amount of damage from Lucian, nearly picks her up. And Kindred is here as well with her ultimate. Rigel are having to run for their lives, but they follow the magical journey. YC, don't do it! He gets picked up for following the magical journey as well, and now they've turned it around with Rigel on the offensive now, could be pressuring this top tower as a result.
They could dive this because Lissandra is at bottom lane 1v1 and Nautilus, so they do not have the mid threat. So if a Bard
it looks like Sovereign Black are actually going to pull the trigger on this and engage. Poppy goes in but doesn't quite finish off the Ahri. There's an Hourglass and the Kindred ulti there keeps Kindred alive, it keeps Kog'Maw alive. Huge amount of damage coming in, but Nocturne comes in. Nobody's died yet amazingly in this fight, and Nocturne has to back away, and finally Lissandra gets popped, and it looks like they might be clearing up here as everybody on Sovereign Black is very low. The ulti from Nautilus picks up Kindred, and that's a 3-0 turnaround team fight there. They didn't quite finish the engage though, they didn't fully commit, and then Rigel just counter-engaged and unleashed a lot of damage. They're actually going to pick up the inhibitor by the looks of it together with the inhibitor turret here. Not much that Sovereign Black can do to answer. They're also losing that second mid lane turret.
Not anybody and ult yourself.
And here's another ulti coming in from Nocturne onto Kindred. Kindred is picked off ults, but gonna die anyway. That was a waste of it.
Already has minions pushing.
That's right, and here's an engage now from Lissandra. They're going in on Bard, but Lissandra doesn't even have time to ult herself. Sonya's, no, that's the Bard ultimate. Actually on point, locks down 2 of the main damage threats, and it's a triple kill coming in from Lucian. Doesn't quite get the Quadra, instead a double for Ahri, and they ace Sovereign Black, and they will comfortably close out the game now as they take the inhibitor and are going to be taking down both of these Nexus turrets. That was an absolutely huge team fight to the Rigel. That was it. That was the last chance parade for Sovereign Black. They don't pull it off, and they lose their first game of the tournament as Rigel continue undefeated.